Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your September monthly messages from Spirit Reading. This is your girl Mermaid Scales Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here. This is a general reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and or any other strong placement for the sign of Sagittarius. This will not resonate with every Sagittarius that watches this message, and because this reading is general, not every single message may be for you, so please only take what resonates and leave what doesn't for someone else who needs to hear that message. And if this reading is not for you at all, Sagittarius, I highly suggest checking out your other signs and different placements. My intentions for this reading is to channel and provide messages from Spirit for you for the month of September. If there's anything you need to be aware of, anything you need to know that's happening in the month of September, in any aspect of your life, whether this is romance, whether this is career and finance, spiritual evolution, family, anything that Spirit wants to bring to the table shall be said, and I hope it's the topic that's weighing the heaviest on your heart or in your mind. So let's go ahead and get this started. I am going to use the sound bowl to clear the energy. If you are listening to this on headphones, I do highly suggest turning them down a bit. I don't want your ears to hurt. So let's get this started. Alright, beautiful. So let's go ahead and see what the major theme of this month is for you, Sagittarius, that you need to know about. So let's see. What does Sagittarius need to know about this month? What is the major theme of this month for my beautiful Sagittarians? Whew! You got two cards, two very positive cards. So, victory and success. Leo energy, beautiful card to see. Whatever you've been worrying about, there is no need to worry. You've done your best, you've given it your all. Maybe some of you are waiting to hear a response, waiting to hear after an application, waiting to hear from, I don't know, something that is going to make you feel like you've achieved it. You finally did it. And Spirit's letting you know, yeah, it is happening. You will get your recognition. You will get your reward. And someone even is going to announce some sort of successful, I almost feel like it's, okay, so like a promotion, yeah, but I even feel for some of you, like someone may be announcing that they're pregnant or finding out that they're pregnant. If that's not for you, it's not for you, but if it is, congratulations. An engagement, something that you've really been hoping for and maybe even worrying about, where Spirit's saying there's nothing to worry. And then this powerful card of transformation, Scorpio energy. So what I feel with this is that, Sagittarius, there's been a lot of changes that have been happening in your life, but you need to know they're for the best. And you're going to see why these changes have been occurring, even if they felt unexpected, out of the blue, overwhelming. Maybe you felt like you weren't prepared for it, but Spirit is putting this in your life because you are ready for something new. You are ready to be in this new existence, this new vibration, welcoming in this new exciting experience that is just right around the corner. And maybe during this time of silence, of waiting to hear back or waiting to see the reward, you've been going through this metamorphosis of your thought patterns. Maybe what sabotaged you in the past was before you even heard back from a job, from a relationship, you just already doubted it. There's a part of you that didn't believe that you could receive this in some way, and that's dying out. Because that self-sabotage is what always was standing in your way, but not this time around. And during this moment of transition, of pause, you are transforming into the person you were always meant to be. And this could either be through your career or even spiritually, Sagittarius. There's been some sort of awakening that has happened for you in 2021. For some of you, I'm hearing April may resonate. For some of you, it doesn't have to be the case. Maybe spring of 2021, I don't know. But whatever awakening happened, it's coming to full completion in September. And you've changed for the best. You're this new you that is powerful, confident, determined, successful. And part of it is because now you finally know that you deserve all the best that is coming your way. Bottom of the deck, foundation and achievements. Yeah, so family, I kind of feel for some of you. If you were, again, trying to start a family, maybe you were looking for someone that will commit to you, that is just as loyal as you are, as down as you are, as real as you are, that you can see in building a partnership. Or maybe for some of you, there's a work partnership you're waiting on, hoping for. And you've built the foundation of your success, Sagittarius. Even some of you bought a new home in 2021, and you're so much happier there, or you're thinking of moving. If so, move. You'll be happier. I don't know who that's for. But this is exciting to see. I want to know what this is all about. Let's get into it. Queen of Swords at the dead center. Libra energy. Yeah, wow. You really, in September, even up until September, you really had to make some decisions that weren't easy to make, but you knew were the best. But there's an understanding now of who you are, what your power is, and what you can execute. Clearly, you're not letting any doubt stand in your way. Some of the signs I read for earlier, it was doubt, fear. You've already been through that transformation, and you see yourself in a clearer way than you've ever saw yourself before. And I even think that the decisions you had to make were to cut people out, situations out, and they were hard to make, but you had to do it for yourself, and you will be rewarded for it. Let's keep going. Wow. Bottom of the deck, Knight of Cups. So this is Pisces energy. What I feel with this for most of you is that you've been making decisions with your heart, with your soul. You've been approaching life now with a kinder understanding of what it is you want, what it is you see yourself being, and truly opening yourself to that experience. Even if you were to get rejected, even if you were to fail, as long as you are pursuing that feels right to you, you know it will happen. Rarely does anything happen for, rarely do things happen that fall in our lap, that are just given to us. Sure, there's a few of us in this world that are born with wealth, born with privilege, and, we just get set off from birth to this successful lifetime of successful resources. But Sagittarius, I feel something different with this, with you. I feel that you've developed this courage and went through this transformation of really being okay with who you are, loving yourself and accepting yourself fully, and going after the things you want because they do feel right with you and they are in your expectations and your desires. And Spirit's saying from those decisions you made from the heart are what's leading you to your success that you're going to experience in September. And I even feel for some of you, you may have had to walk away from someone that did have a bond with you, did have feelings for you, but in some way they weren't giving enough, because this is a knight. This isn't a king or a queen. This is someone who made you feel good, but wasn't willing to go all the way. And maybe that's the decision you had to go through in early 2021, or what led to an awakening in some way. But others of you with, again, if you were trying to find someone to have a family with or to have a solid partnership with, you did everything right. They're in love with you. They've fallen in love with you. And they're starting slowly and surely opening up to you and being more vulnerable with you, even when it scared them the most. But they knew that losing you wasn't worth the risk of being safe and secure within themselves. I even feel for some of you, someone returned from your past recently, in the past. and you started to reconnect with that person. But yeah, center of this all, Queen of Swords. You're not messing around, Sagittarius. So you've got to this point now where you've achieved something that you really wanted, desired, had a lot of love for, and now you're going to keep it. Now you're going to show everyone why it is they should have given you that chance, or why they should give you that chance. Again, some of you are still waiting on an offer, or waiting on a promotion, or waiting on some sort of reward. And I feel even for some of you, it's like a position of power, or a position or a chance to show what you've got. And you're going to impress with the Queen of Swords. People find you intelligent. People find you to be very passionate and serious about what you put your time and energy into. And you don't have time for anything or anyone else that is going to lag, going to weigh you down. And I feel some people may have even criticized you for being this new person, of being a lot more about yourself, or whatever did they try to throw your way. They just didn't get the transformation that you were going through was really about starting to act out of your own integrity more. And continue to do so in September. Make the choices that are right for you. What's crossing this is the Nine of Wands, Sagittarius energy. Not surprised to see this here. Yeah, I mean, persevering, Sagittarius, may come as a challenge for some of you. Maybe this whole victory and success and the completion of this transformation won't happen until the end of the month. And right now even, some of you may be facing, should I give up? Is this still worth it? Should I push through? But if you see with this card here, this guy is looking at the wand that has grown out of the ground. And it's grown pretty tall. It's almost here, Sagittarius. Don't give up now. Don't give up hope in yourself. You've made it this far for a reason. Now it's continuing that final push forward. You'll feel it in your solar plexus, that fire that you're gifted with, being a Sagittarius. You'll put up the good fight in it. What's crowning this is the Ace of Cups. Water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. So this is a gift from the divine with the aces. I say that because you see in the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot, you always see like a little hand coming out of the sky being like, here you go. This is a gift from the universe. The blessing you wanted, the chance, the opportunity, the contract, the promotion, the relationship that you wanted, that you worked and was patient with, that you made the choice of pursuing, that you made the choice of standing by. And here it is. You're seeing something that you almost view as a blessing. Maybe for some of you, a miracle that's coming through. And again, for some of you that may have been trying to get pregnant, September will be the month you do, or wanting to get someone else pregnant, right? I feel like it's a girl. I don't know why I feel that energy. But with this Ace of Cups, this is your heart's desire. And it will be given. Rooting this is the Page of Swords. Air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. There's been a lot of lessons to learn up until this point. You know, the Page of Swords gives me that energy of like... So, I don't know if you guys have seen the movie Kill Bill. One of my faves. But there's a time in Kill Bill 2 where you see the main character, Beatrix. She goes through this excruciating training where she fails. She, goes through certain really, kind of very testing trials. Testing her strength, testing her will, testing her chance to fight. And the tests that this mentor was giving her were to see how strong she will be, not so far as physicality or talent, but how many times she'll get back up again after she's knocked down. And, even through all the missteps, seeing if they would learn from it. And you did, Sagittarius. And that's part of this transformation, was learning why certain things didn't occur, or why you had to repeat or try again, until finally you've come into this mastery. From where you were starting in this journey, in this opportunity, in this relationship, in this career, I feel before it just wasn't ready yet, or you weren't ready yet. And I don't want that to sound like you were immature. That's not what I'm saying, but something had to be learned. Something had to truly be understood about yourself, and it feels about who you are, what you can achieve, and what you can succeed in, and fully sitting in that power as you are right now in the Queen of Swords before it could be given to you. You've mastered it. You've achieved this through trial and error. So that's why you know this above everyone else, your journey, your pattern, and why you're fighting so hard for this. Recent past, 8 of Pentacles. Virgo energy, you've been working. You have been dedicating time, energy, effort, manifestation, will into what it is you wanted to create, what it is you wanted to be successful at. And some of you picked up the slack is what I'm hearing, especially in job and career. Like when they needed someone, you offered to do it. They saw you for it. You're someone that does have talent, does have skill. And that's why this victory and success is coming to you as well. There's something for some of you, you have your own business maybe, and you've been waiting for it to take off ground. And maybe there's been failed partnerships I'm even hearing. I don't know why I'm picking up that. But even with those failed partnerships, oh well. Yeah, it was hard. It sucked. You had to renegotiate certain things. You had to go to plan B. But again, that person wasn't going to help you succeed if that resonates with you. It was all up to you. This was meant to be all yours. And be careful about people even trying to cop off your success, trying to take credit for your work. Don't let anyone do that. And correct them for it with your Queen of Swords attitude. All right? What you need to know, 7 of Wands, this is worth fighting for. I don't know, for those of you that with that 9 of Wands still wondering if it's worth the wait, worth the push, no it is. Leo energy here. And I also feel with this energy too, Sagittarius, is that when you climb so high, people are hoping that when you had to climb up that ladder, in the meantime, you build an elevator for them to come up to where you're standing. Trying to cop off, again, your success. Trying to take credit for it. Fight for yourself. Know that this process of transformation you're going through in the meantime before you reach to this success is going to be something that is putting you to the test. But from what you've already learned from your past, these tests are seeing how ready you are for what's to come. And if there's anyone trying to get a shortcut into your life or to come back that you feel isn't right for you, cut him. Defend your space, defend your energy. But I even feel for those of you who are going to get some sort of success in September, there may be people who aren't happy about it because they want your position, but they didn't do the work. So defend yourself if you see that coming your way. But ultimately, for the most of you, this is worth fighting for. So let's see what the Oracle cards have to say for my beautiful Sagittarians. What does Sagittarius need to know for the month of September? What does Sagittarius need to know for the month of September? Ooh, fairies with earth magic. Okay, so some of you could have earth in your chart, as I see. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Doesn't have to be the case, but you're grounding your magic, Sagittarius. You had the attention, you had the fight, you had the will. And now you're using that magic to work through you to get the success you deserve. And some of you have the connection with the fairies. You have fairy energy. Maybe someone has like a fairy tattoo or something. But yeah, I feel that for a lot of you, this earth magic is all about grounding your success. But I'm being drawn back to this transformation card, where I feel you're finally giving yourself the chance to believe fully that this can be achieved, that this can be something you can receive in the 3D, where it's not just a fantasy, it's not just a dream, it's something that can become a reality. And now you can live freely with this, knowing you've succeeded at this, you've achieved this. And maybe again, it's just that spiritual transformation of now realizing the magic you've always had. And now that you know that, feel that, there's nothing that can stand in your way. I even feel for some of you, you have ancestors that practice magic or were medicine women, medicine men, shamans, and that energy has kind of been inherited to you. And maybe some of you with this transformation have been awakening to those powers, the creation. Or maybe even look into your heritage and maybe you'll find that you did have someone like that along the bloodline. But I feel that some of you guys come from a family or from an ancestry that practice magic. But for more of you, that if that doesn't resonate, again, magic isn't always just like what we see in the movies and TV shows of just waving your wand and having something float in the air. It's more about the co-creation with spirit and the universe to bring about what it is you daydream, fantasize for you that can be a reality. It's happening. Let's keep going. Does Sagittarius need to know about September? Also with fairies, you're just fun to be around. People love being around you, hanging out with you. When there's a party, when there's a plan, they want to hit up Sagittarius. Even if they need someone to come over to their house to have a couple glasses of wine with to watch a movie, you're the first on people's list. Your energy is just playful, fun, and magnetic. Whether you're introverted or extroverted, doesn't matter. You're very charming is what I'm hearing. What does Sagittarius need to know about for September? Maybe there's going to be a lot more of those opportunities in September as well. Animal bond. Wow. So stand up for all animals. So a lot of you do have, and you're very well aware of your spirit totem animal. Comment below. I'm kind of curious. Have always had a connection with animals. I even feel some of you are vegetarian or thinking of becoming vegetarian or even vegan. I'm on my vegan journey. I'm 2 months in and I'm so happy I made that choice. It's not for everyone, but if you're thinking about it, I'd suggest it. But I feel, beyond the words that are on the card, I'm an intuitive reader. And with this energy, I feel you're listening to your instincts. And that's what we saw with the Knight of Cups. And it's not always about the heart, it's about your gut feelings, your hunches, and going for it. Even when people say, that's crazy, how are you going to do that? Sagittarius, what are you thinking? Listen to your instincts. They speak louder than any words that could stick in your mind about what someone has to say that doesn't really know you and know your power and what you can create. But if you have been seeing a specific animal in September or even recently over and over again and you've been wondering why, Google the medicine, Google the energy, and there's a message for you there. And link with that energy, bond with that energy, because I feel it is coming to you to empower you, to enlighten you. For some of you, it's definitely birds. A swan, an owl, an eagle, a hawk, something along those lines. Go ahead and get another card for my Sagittarius. Ooh, what did I talk about with your heart's desire? Thank you, Spirit. This is Cancer energy, but it is cost lettuce. So lettuce, pretty much. And it says desire. So yeah, Sagittarius, what is it that you desire right now? What is it that you want? What is it that you want to achieve that people would deem as a dream but can absolutely be a reality? Let's go ahead and see what the book has to say. Not only does it have great, a great explanation for the card, but it also provides the deities that are associated with the card. So it says, fulfillment in many areas of your life can be found by working a little more on your current relationships. Overcoming challenges is indicated, and new material gain and recovery are also shown. Lettuce helps us get better physically and emotionally. It asks that you watch the way you are caring for yourself and to be careful about what it is you are focused on. Are your desires really serving the truth? So yeah, Sagittarius, again, with this transformation, before maybe you set on things and beliefs about yourself that were never in your truth, or maybe people kind of wanted to dictate what your truth was by projecting certain things onto you that were never really yours. And now you're coming in this time in September of understanding what your heart's desire is, what it is you want to create in this lifetime, what is yet there's still so much to achieve, and knowing that if I put my heart and instincts and soul into this, it will happen. So the uses are for lust, renewal, recovery, love, fertility. The deities is Venus, Aphrodite, Min. Celestial association is the moon, and astrological sign is Cancer. So yeah, I mean, Sagittarius, you're really becoming very clear on who you are, what you want, and what you're going to go after. And that is courageous and empowering. Not a lot of people do that. Not a lot of people really get to know themselves, strip away certain programs, certain societal expectations, certain family expectations, and really accept themselves for being their true authenticity and their true selves. And finally doing it what it is that they've always wanted to, and to break free and to enjoy it all that they can. Right, I noticed that my little Sagittarius thing fell. It was bothering me, fixed it. Like I said, if at first you don't succeed, dust yourself off and try again. That Aaliyah song may resonate with you in some way. But just go for it, Sagittarius. You've been in this moment, and maybe in September still going through this transformation, but it's to empower you and enlighten you and get you in alignment with your true desires and goals. Whew. All right, let's go ahead and get one more card for my beautiful Sagittarians and see if there's a piece of advice for September, or even that totem animal. This is animal oracle cards, to see what animal is connecting with you right now. Anything else that Sagittarius needs to know for the month of September? Wow, so wasp spirit. Sometimes life stings, yeah. This is exactly what I was talking about. Up until this point, you've been through it. You've been through trials and tribulations, through contracts and patterns that were meant to test you, test your strength, test your will, test your growth. Man, you are so strong, Sagittarius. You overcome a lot where people would have given up like that, instantly. It's too tough, it's too rough, I can't do it, I can't move forward, I'm fine sticking with my unhappy life, living these unhappy terms and patterns just because it's comfortable. But what was beautiful about your experience, about your growth, is that you took that pain, and instead of sitting in it, wallowing it, and using it as an excuse for resentment to carry on in your life, you used it to transform you. You used it to better yourself. You used it to better your life. That pain, I'm never going to suffer like this again. I don't ever want to go through this again. So what can I do to make it happen? What can I do to change? And you did that. And now the world is yours, is what I'm hearing. Now there's magic running through you. There's magic in your life because you have transformed and evolved into this higher being, this higher state, that now success can be yours when you want it to be. You will make it happen. But don't forget where you came from. Don't forget the lessons you learned to get here, and be proud of what you've overcome. It's amazing, truly. Thank you so much for joining me here, Sagittarius, for your reading. I really hope that this has resonated with you in some way. If it has, please let me know. Drop a comment below, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. Want to win a free customized gift box from me? I'm doing this new giveaway where I'm giving away to one lucky subscriber every month a free gift box that contains a tarot card I pull, an oracle card I pull for you personally if you win, a message from Spirit to you, and a crystal that I feel resonates with your energy, all that good stuff. And it's to give back for all the love and support you show me in the channel. So if you're interested in winning a customized gift box, open up the description box, scroll down a bit, and you'll find the rules of entry there, in case you're interested. I love you, Sagittarius, very much. And I'll see you next time. Take care, Sagittarius.